In the hush of twilight, where day whispers goodnight, your breath slows. Your thoughts soften like stars stretching light. Beneath the velvet of the deepening sky, a secret waits. Silent giants cradle dreams. Where time gently abates, you find yourself curled beneath a blanket of quiet, the day's noises folding softly into a tranquil hum somewhere far away. Your body sighs into the surface beneath you, your mind letting go of its tight grip on the waking world. In this moment, the gentle cusp of sleep, imagine you are drifting outward, beyond your room, beyond the familiar streets, beyond our blue planet itself. Your journey is slow, soothing, like a feather floating on a soft current. As your breath deepens, imagine the universe unfolding all around you, not as chaos, but as a cosmos of silence and order. Above you, the stars shimmer like distant lanterns hung in endless night. And somewhere in the deep, dark ocean of space, there exists a quiet wonder, a mystery so serene it almost feels like it's sleeping tonight. We tiptoe through the universe to visit one such marvel, a black hole. Now, before you picture the wild whirlpool from your favorite sci-fi tale, let's take a different view. This is not a monster waiting to devour. It is, in fact, one of the most peaceful and profound dance partners in the cosmic ballet. Imagine it as a gentle architect, calmly curving space and time around itself without a sound. Your mind might wander, curious, what is a black hole? How can something nothing can escape be so calm, so still? Let's breathe together and begin to answer that softly, gently, step by step. A black hole is a place where gravity has won a quiet battle against light. Usually, light is the fastest traveler, you know it, dashes across the universe. But a black hole's gravity is the ultimate embrace. Its pull is so irresistible that nothing, not even light, can break free once it crosses an invisible boundary called the event horizon. Imagine a great star, many times larger than our sun. It burns brightly, feeling alive with nuclear fusion, where atoms collide and release warmth and light in a delicate balance. This balance is like a careful tug of war, fusion pushing outward, gravity pulling inward. They wrestle softly to keep the star steady, shining. But stars, like all things, eventually grow tired. When a massive star's fuel runs out, fusion falters, and the outward push fades. Gravity, standing patiently all along, finally pulls the star inward. It folds in on itself as quietly as a flower closing at night, until all its mass is squeezed into a point so small and dense we call it a singularity. This singularity is hidden behind the event horizon, the black hole's boundary of no return. The event horizon is not a surface you can touch. It's more like a threshold you cross without seeing, a whispered promise that beyond it, the rules of ordinary space begin to bend. Your thoughts drift now, gentle as the stars glow. A black hole's simplicity is profound. According to the laws we understand, you only need to know three things about one: its mass, how fast it spins, and its electric charge. That's all. Everything swallowed, every bit of matter, every lost ripple of light is recorded simply in these three cosmic traits. A black hole is like a silent library, keeping all its secrets neat and tidy in just a few pages. Even with such extraordinary power, black holes do not announce their presence. With thunderous roars, they are silent sentinels. Imagine traveling near one. If it were far enough away, the strong pull of gravity would feel familiar, like orbiting any other heavy star or planet. Your movement would be steady, your path predictable. Black holes do not suck everything in like vacuums. They wait patiently. Space is mostly empty. Chances close enough to feel their pull are rare. They are sleeping giants in the vast quiet, often invisible, often unnoticed. If nearby, a black hole's gravity tugs at a companion star, pulling off wisps of gas that swirl toward the event horizon. As this gas spins faster, friction heats it until it glows fiercely and exhales a brilliant fire on the edge of darkness. The only sign the black hole is dying. Now, as your body nestles deeper into rest, imagine looking to the sky for the very first time in 2019 and seeing a glowing ring of light, a shadow the size of a small city. That was the silhouette of a giant black hole, millions of times heavier than our sun, sitting peacefully at the heart of a faraway galaxy. It was not a terrifying abyss, but a glowing halo, a quiet presence illuminated by its surroundings. This glimpse shows us something oddly comforting. Even the universe's most mysterious and extreme places can be calm, orderly, and beautiful. as your eyes grow heavier and your thoughts slow, like snowflakes settling on still branches. Remember the quiet lesson black holes teach. They hold space steady and shape the dance of stars without sound or fuss. They invite you to rest, to surrender, to trust the gravity of your own journey inward toward peaceful sleep. Tonight, as you drift closer to dreams, let your mind wander with wonder, knowing that somewhere out there, the cosmic giants slumber too silent and steady as the night itself. And just as you begin your sleep, remember this: the universe is vast, but you are held gently, like a star cradled softly in the dark. Perhaps tomorrow, when you wake, you will wonder what stories the stars might whisper about those sleeping giants. Until then, rest with gentle curiosity. The cosmos sighs in shadows deep, where time and light begin to sleep, a silent dance in velvet space. Your mind drifts on with patient grace. As you settle deeper into comfort, the quiet cosmos welcomes you again, this time inviting you not just to observe, but to listen closely to the whispers that surround the sleeping giants of space. Black holes, as mysterious as they are peaceful, do not exist in lonely isolation. Around them, in the darkness, an elegant story unfolds, one of matter, light, and time, intertwined in a cosmic dance that is as natural as your steady breath. Imagine yourself drifting near one of these sleeping giants, far enough away to feel safe, but close enough to witness its subtle influence. Around the black hole swirls a shimmering halo of gas and dust, drawn gently inward by gravity's embrace. This glowing disk, known as an accretion disk, is not a violent maelstrom, but more like a calm river spiraling down slowly, carrying the stories of distant stars that have strayed too close. The matter in this disk moves in a slow, graceful pirouette, spinning faster and faster as it falls inward. Friction between particles heats the gas until it glows softly and extra bright enough to be noticed across the vastness of space, yet delicate like embers humming quietly in the dark. These gentle fires are like candle flames illuminating the edge of a mysterious cave where black holes wait, silent. Here, you begin to perceive the rhythm of gravity, a silent music that both pulls and sustains. The black hole might appear to be a voracious eater, but it is also a patient host, accepting only what the cosmic currents deliver to its doorstep. Often, those currents are sparse, and the black hole rests, content to be an invisible anchor in the galactic sea. Now, imagine how time itself behaves near this sleeping giant. Thanks to the gentle bending of space and time, predicted by Einstein's theory of general relativity, time slows down near massive objects. If you were to hover close to a black hole's edge, your seconds might stretch into minutes, compared to the steady ticking far away with your friends. This slowing of time is not a trick or illusion, but a real experience, a soft bending of reality. It's as if you are wrapped in a cozy blanket of moments, each one extending like a tender hug. This gravity-caressed lullaby of time may sound strange, but it reminds you that the universe's laws are not cold or distant. They fold around you like a soft shawl, inviting your mind to wander peacefully among the enchanted surroundings near a spinning black hole. A strange phenomenon occurs called frame dragging. Imagine space itself is surrealisticky, yet flowing. The black hole is stirring it slowly with a giant, invisible spoon. This stirring pulls nearby space along, causing everything to swirl just a little more than it might otherwise. If you imagined yourself floating there, you would feel a gentle tug, a subtle push of destiny moving you in a cosmic dance. Nothing frightening, just the profound harmony of motion and stillness entwined. But what life might you find around this sleeping giant? Perhaps a star orbiting gently, locked in a celestial duet. This star's light may flicker as the black hole's gravity whispers, bending the light's path, painting delicate shadows and arcs. To you, watching from the quiet dark, this interplay looks like an ancient ballet where gravity choreographs the moves. Sometimes black holes meet in pairs, swirling closer over eons until they spiral together in a final waltz. As they embrace, they send ripples through space-time, gravitational waves that travel like serene ripples on a cosmic pond, whispering their passage across the universe. When humans first listened to these waves, it was as if the universe had shared a secret lullaby, soft and profound. Near the event horizon, the boundary that marks the point of no return, a gentle transformation awaits those who dare cross. For smaller black holes, this gateway leads to stretching and squeezing, a gentle yet firm pulling that elongates like warm taffy. This playful stretching is poetically known as spaghettification, a reminder that even the quietest giants have a complex character. Yet for the supermassive giants, those at galactic centers, this boundary is vast and smooth, and passing through might feel like slipping between smooth curtains, an almost peaceful entry into the unknown. As your breathing slows and your thoughts begin to drift with soft ease, notice how the universe's deepest mysteries can be folded gently into your quiet mind, like fields of stars tucking you into slumber. The black hole's presence is both a powerful mark of gravity's might and a tender reminder of stillness, of moments quietly held in place and never rushed. Tonight, as you lie under your own canopy, imagine the black hole's whispers crossing the vast stretch of space just for you, calm, still, and inviting you to rest, to dream, to float with ease into gentle sleep. The black hole's story is not one of chaos but of balance, a whisper in the night sky that says, there is wonder in stillness, and even the darkest spaces cradle light. As you drift toward dreams, wonder quietly, what stories might the black hole's gentle whispers carry? Where darkness folds and moments slow, a gentle grace begins to flow. Light bends softly round still space, and time becomes a quiet place as you nestle deeper into comfort. Your breath slow and steady. Imagine now stepping closer to the edge of a sleeping giant, the black hole's event horizon. This boundary is not a solid wall or a terrible trap. Instead, it is more like a soft invitation, a threshold where space and time begin their subtle transformation. Think of space as a delicate fabric, stretched wide across the cosmos. As you approach a massive object, such as our black hole, this fabric sags gently, curving underneath its weight. The more massive the object, the deeper the curve. A black hole, with its concentrated mass, is a profound indentation, a smooth pit in the cosmic quilt. Now, envision light as wisps of silk, threads racing across this fabric. Normally, these threads streak straight and swift, but near the black hole, the fabric curves so steeply that light begins to weave its path around and around, caught in a gentle spiral where escape becomes a silent, endless game of chase. This winding journey of light teaches you something remarkable. Gravity doesn't just pull on matter, it bends the very path that light must follow. This is Einstein's gift to us. Gravity and space are entwined, partners in an endless dance. Near the event horizon, time itself starts to behave differently. Imagine time as beads on a string, spaced evenly and predictably. But when you approach the edge of a black hole, these beads stretch further and further apart for you, even as they tick by at their usual pace for an observer far away. If you were watching someone drift toward a black hole's edge, to you, their movements would slow, their moments would elongate, as if wrapped in a comforting quilt of slow motion, and to the traveler themselves, their time feels steady and normal, uninterrupted by the strange stretching felt by the distant watcher. This effect, called gravitational time dilation, whispers to your mind a sweet paradox. Time is not universal. It flows uniquely depending on where you are and how close you are to this sleeping giant. Imagine drifting even closer. The light bending becomes more extreme. Photons, the particles of light, race around the black hole in what are called photon spheres, like impossibly tight cosmic orbits. These orbits are not stable like a planet's path. They're more like fleeting footsteps on the edge of infinite darkness, caught in a delicate balance between escape and capture. This place feels surreal. It's a liminal space where nothing is quite as it seems. Light can circle endlessly, folding back on itself, casting shadows that would puzzle even the most seasoned dreamer. And yet, in this quiet tension, there is beauty. The harmony of extreme gravity and whispered photons tells a story of cosmic balance. You may wonder what happens to an object crossing the event horizon. Here, physics blends the mysterious with the known. 4 small black holes crossing this boundary means a swift and powerful stretching, cosmic stretching that elongates objects like warm taffy, in a graceful yet unstoppable pull towards the singularity's heart. But for supermassive black holes, like the one resting peacefully at the center of our Milky Way, the event horizon is vast and smooth. Crossing it might feel like slipping between soft silken curtains, gentle and quiet. The destructive forces are farther away, offering a serene canvas for your mind to rest. Your breathing deepens as you picture this vast cosmic stage. The black hole's singularity, the core of infinite density, remains elusive, a silent secret, wrapped in a cloak of mystery. Yet, it is this singularity that shapes the dance of space and time we have just witnessed. The word singularity might sound sharp and threatening, but now, soften it in your mind. It is simply the point where matter is compressed beyond ordinary understanding, where the known laws of physics gently give way to mystery, inviting minds like yours to wander and wander. Back outside the event horizon, space remains calm. Light shines distant and true. Stars sparkle with an enduring glow. But the black hole's presence is like a quiet heartbeat beneath the fabric of the night sky, powerful but serene, influencing without noise. As sleep gently tiptoes closer, think of gravity's silent artistry. It does not shout or crash. Instead, it curves space, bends time, and weaves light into a cosmic lullaby, coaxing you toward rest. Before you drift fully into dreams, leave your mind with a lingering thought, a soft question floating just beyond your grasp. If time can slow, stretch, and bend near a black hole, what might this teach us about our own precious moments? How might your moments stretch into infinity in the quiet spaces inside? Let this gentle mystery unfold as you fall asleep, wrapped in the universe's own tender embrace. Amid the velvet cosmos wide, where swirling stars in silence glide, the giants shape with quiet hand a galaxy's gentle, glowing land. As your breath slows and your body nestles deeper into rest, imagine drifting through the vast halls of the cosmic cathedral, a sprawling galaxy, its arms curling gracefully in space like tender brushstrokes on a dark canvas. Your gaze softens onto the invisible heart beating at its center, the sleeping giant, an ancient supermassive black hole, holding the galaxy gently in its embrace. This giant is no wild force of chaos, roaring and tearing as tales might suggest. Instead, think of it as a silent architect, a master sculptor patiently shaping the very skeleton of its galaxy. Its presence is subtle, yet profound, an unseen hand, curving the cosmic structure, balancing the dance of stars and gas with a steady grace. You watch clusters of stars swirl around this cosmic core, their paths flowing like rivers guided by an invisible current. The black hole's gravity is a steady metronome, pacing the rhythm of countless stellar lives. Here, harmony prevails, not born out of noise, but from the quiet insistence of gravity's embrace. Now, picture the galaxy not as a static painting, but as a living, breathing system. Gas flows inward, pulled by gravity's gentle tug, nourishing starbirth in the cosmic nursery. And yet, when too much material gathers, the black hole awakens from its peaceful slumber, feeding on the inflow and sending out bursts of energy that ripple through space. These outbursts are not destructive rampages, but carefully timed breaths, like deep sighs that clear the air. The energy jets, traveling far beyond the galaxy's arms, act as regulators, preventing runaway star formation that could engulf the galaxy in crowded chaos. Think of it as a gardener pruning, keeping the garden healthy and balanced. The interplay between the black hole and its galaxy is a cosmic circle of life. As stars form, live, and die, they sprinkle the galaxy with elements that fuel new creations. The black hole listens and responds, its gravity silently guiding the flow, ensuring the galaxy's continued dance. Much like how your heartbeat and breath quietly sustain your waking and sleeping moments, this cosmic giant's gravitational pulse sustains the galaxy. Its steady hold allows stars to shine their light, worlds to spin, and life to find its fragile foothold amid the vastness. Consider this gentle message as your eyelids grow heavier. Power does not always roar. Influence does not always shout. Sometimes, the deepest strength is the one that holds quietly, that shapes softly over time. And with this thought, your mind drifts a little farther into space, wondering about the stories yet untold, the silent architects shaping the galaxies, the stars, and perhaps the very future you will dream of. As sleep wraps around you, ponder softly, what gentle forces shape the unseen worlds around you. At the edge of forever's breath, where shadows cradle gentle death, the giants fold into the night, whispering softly into light. As your body sinks deeper into comfort, your mind floats gently along a river of stars. Let's now step with tender care into the quiet twilight of black holes, their slow dance with time and the universe's final secrets. You've traveled with these sleeping giants from their fiery birth through peaceful existence. But what happens far, far beyond that? What becomes of these cosmic sentinels, those shadows that once held whole stars within their silent grasp? Imagine time itself as a vast ocean, stretching endlessly in every direction. For us, moments flow in steady waves, day follows night. Seasons turn, and the clock ticks on. But near a black hole, that ocean bends and curves in mysterious ways. Time stretches, slows, and folds like soft fabric caught in a drifting stream. You've seen how gravity gently slows time near these giants. Now picture that effect extended across unimaginable lengths. Black holes, massive and dense, seem eternal. Yet, like all things touched by time, they carry within them the seeds of change. In the 1970s, a quiet revolution began in the minds of scientists. The great Stephen Hawking whispered that black holes aren't quite the eternal prisons we imagined. Instead, they breathe faintly, exhaling what we call Hawking radiation. Picture this: even in what seems absolute darkness, quantum magic stirs. Space is never truly empty, it hums, with tiny pairs of particles that flicker in and out of existence. Near the event horizon, the black hole's silent edge, sometimes one particle slips away while its partner falls in. This delicate dance means black holes are actually losing energy, losing mass, ever so slightly, like a candle burning slower and slower in the quiet night. This subtle evaporation is slow beyond imagining. For a black hole the size of our Sun, it would take far longer than the entire current age of the universe just to vanish. But no matter how slow, this soft fading means nothing lasts forever, not even these sleeping giants. Imagine floating beside a black hole so large, so grand, that crossing its event horizon feels as gentle as slipping through velvet curtains. There, time and space blend into a mysterious tapestry. For you, moments pass as always, steady and familiar, but for the universe far away, decades or centuries might sweep by. How strange it is, this quiet fracture in the flow of time, the cosmic lullaby that sings differently to each listener. As you place your thoughts softly upon the distant future, what stories might be told then? Long after stars have flickered out, after galaxies have sailed beyond our sight, black holes will linger, and a last chorus in the cosmic song. They will govern the final epochs with the slow patience of ancient keepers, ticking their dwindling time in a universe grown cold and sparse. This final eretha, black hole eerie, is a time when these quiet giants will rule the darkness. Imagine a sky empty of stars, the great black holes glowing faintly with their last breaths, a twilight symphony of fading gravity and fleeting light, not a noisy end, but a serene farewell whispered by the very fabric of space. The universe will then enter a state called heat death, where all energy is evenly spread, movements cease, and the gentle unraveling of all matter completes. Yet in this ultimate calm, even as black holes evaporate quietly, releasing their final sighs, new mysteries may be born. Some scientists dream of quantum flickers sparking faint moments of consciousness, strange bubbles of thought amid the dark sea. Though these ideas drift on the edge of imagination, they remind us of the boundless wonder that weaves through the cosmos. Even at the end of all things, possibility lingers, a soft light in the silence. And so, as you begin to drift closer to dreams, wrapped in your own peaceful night, carry this gentle truth with you. Black holes are not just endings, but part of an endless cycle, turning quietly in time's vast wheel, holding secrets, shaping stories, and singing softly of the universe's enduring grace. Let your breath slow, your heart soften, and your mind float on this cosmic tide as you fall into sleep. Know that somewhere beyond your dreams, the sleeping giants rest and whisper, inviting you to a place where time caresses and darkness soothes. Tonight, in the hush before sleep, ponder quietly, what gentle mysteries might time reveal if you listen with a heart as still as space itself. Beyond the edge where shadows play, where whispers of the cosmos sway, light calls softly through the veil, a tender song, a starlit trail. As you continue to drift gently through the quiet cosmos, imagine standing at the threshold where light and darkness met, a place not of endings, but of whispered beginnings. This chapter invites you to listen to the soft echoes that travel from the edge of a sleeping giant, tales told in the faintest flickers of light and shadow. Though a black hole itself swallows light with silent hunger, the space around it is alive with stories. Recall the glowing accretion disk, a delicate, spiraling river of gas warmed by friction as it journeys inward. This glowing ring is a beacon in the dark, a lighthouse guiding distant eyes toward the mysterious void. But light near a black hole does not travel in straight lines. Instead, it bends and twists, wrapped gently by the curved fabric of space-time. Imagine photons as dancers on an invisible stage, their steps choreographed by gravity's graceful hands. Sometimes these dancers circle endlessly in shimmering orbits. Other times they escape, curving gently outward, sharing glimpses of what lies within the dark. Your mind floats across these rippling waves of light, as if watching a cosmic ballet where every glimmer tells a story. This bending of light is called gravitational lensing, a phenomenon where the black hole acts like a giant magnifying glass, stretching and warping the images of stars and galaxies behind it. If you could peer through this lens, you would see multiple, distorted copies of distant galaxies, arcs of starlight painted across the sky like spectral ribbons tethered to the darkness. These visual echoes are nature's way of giving us clues about the unseen, a silent conversation between light and gravity. Imagine a beam of light attempting to escape, but just skimming the black hole's edge, caught in a delicate balance. For a brief cosmic moment, this light circles the black hole, wavering between fall and flight, tracing the outline of what we call the photon sphere, a halo of ethereal glow marking the boundary between freedom and capture. Now, consider the shadows cast by the black hole itself. This shadow is not an empty nothingness, but a shape defined by what light cannot escape. It is a silhouette of silence, a dark heart cradled within a ring of fire. The Event Horizon Telescope gifted us a glimpse of this shadow for the first time, proof that invisible giants truly exist. That image, hazy and glowing, is like a soft sigh from space, an imprint left on the fabric of the universe, reminding us that even the darkest places hold beauty and meaning. Your thoughts now may wander to the subtle vibrations that ripple outward when black holes merge, the gravitational waves we first caught in 2015. These cosmic murmurs travel across space and time, stretching and squeezing the universe as they pass. They are not loud crashes, but delicate pulses, faint as a heartbeat, reminding you that the cosmos is alive and breathing. Consider the paradox of light near the black hole, swallowed by the dark but also used to reveal it. The veil of darkness is both complete and incomplete, an invitation to look deeper, to wonder what lies beyond the edge. Imagine slowly closing your eyes, enfolded by this cosmic quietude, the hum of distant light years coaxing your mind into gentle rest. Like the flicker of a candle in a vast cathedral, each photon carries a story, a whisper of distant suns, and the silent giants that shape the night as you drift closer to sleep. Hold on to this tender image. The universe's deepest secrets are not lost in the blackness, but traced in the soft glow surrounding it, the gentle dance of light painting shadows on the vastness. And as your breath slows and your thoughts fade, ask softly, what stories do the echoes of light tell when darkness gently holds the stage? Between the glimmer and the dark, a tender light leaves its mark. In shadows where the quiet hides, the universe softly confides. As you drift deeper into stillness, imagine yourself floating amid a sea of stars, each one a glowing ember in the vastness, whispering stories through shimmering light. This light has traveled across endless space and time to reach your eyes, carrying the histories of ancient suns and the silent secrets of the void. The journey of a photon, a particle of light, is much like the story unfolding inside your own mind as you prepare to rest. Born in the fiery heart of a star, it begins its long pilgrimage outward, threading its way through layers of stellar matter, escaping the sun's embrace to race across the cosmic ocean. But space is not empty and safe. Along the way, photons may encounter dust, gas, or gravitational currents, bending their paths and altering their course in ways both subtle and profound. Near a black hole, this journey takes on a magical quality. Light dances nervously along curved paths cast by gravity's hand, sometimes spiraling close, sometimes escaping to tell tales of darkness. But imagine how photons skirt the edge of a sleeping giant's event horizon, tracing delicate orbits before slipping away like fireflies gliding through a midnight garden. Their light is stretched, bent, and twisted, not trapped, but gently coaxed along new routes by the unseen curves of spacetime. Yet, this is not only a story of distant photons. Consider the light within you as you breathe and blink. Your body is bathed in the gentle glow of countless photons reflecting, refracting, and sparking life into your senses. The same laws governing their cosmic dance guide, the warmth you feel, the colors you see, and the night's soft shadows that whisper of rest. Now, extend your thoughts to the quiet emptiness between the stars' true void, where even light hesitates. This empty space seems still, but it hums with quantum whispers too small and faint for your waking ears. Flashes of particles bloom and vanish in an eternal dance, unseen but ever present, weaving the delicate fabric in which cosmic stories unfold. The black hole's presence in this void is both a mystery and a comfort. It is a keeper of thresholds, a silent guardian where matter and light meet their final crossing. Yet even here, in the depths of darkness, there is a gentle order, a graceful rule that everything follows. As your mind softens, picture the interplay between dark and light as a balanced duet, each note a contrast, a harmony, unfolding across the stage of the universe. Darkness is not empty, but full. Light is not endless, but fleeting. Together, they compose the lullaby of existence, inviting your thoughts to slow, to settle, to glide into quiet, before sleep carries you fully away. Let yourself wonder, what stories do the photons carry from their journeys near black holes? How does the dance of light and darkness reflect the rhythm within your own heart and breath? The universe, in all its vastness, folds these stories softly into the night, reminding you that rest comes wrapped in wonder, mystery, and gentle discovery. And as you close your eyes, let the quietude of light and shadow cradle you, carrying your dreams toward the peaceful edge of sleep. Across the vast and silent sea, a pulsing force flows endlessly, invisible hands that shape and guide, in quiet waves where stars abide. As you settle into your restful space, feeling the weight of your body gently supported and your breath steady and slow, let your mind drift outward once more. Imagine yourself floating on the vast, dark ocean of space, where the currents are invisible yet strong, the cosmic tides, born from gravity's unceasing pull. Gravity, that silent architect, holds everything in its embrace. From the smallest pebble on Earth to the grandest galaxy, it weaves the threads of the universe's tapestry. But near black holes, gravity's whispers become a deep and resonant song, a symphony of motion and stillness played out on the cosmic stage. Picture the stars as delicate boats on this cosmic sea. Their course is curved by the unseen pull of gravity's tides. Black hole is like a giant whirlpool, but unlike the chaotic spin of a storm, this whirlpool moves with slow elegance, steady and certain. Around a black hole, space is not flat but bowed, folded like the gentle waves on a lake. This curvature shapes the orbits of stars, the flow of gas, and even the paths of light itself. The gravity wells sculpt the motion of everything nearby, drawing paths as carefully choreographed as the movements of dancers in a waltz. Your thoughts may turn now to the quiet dance of binary black holes, the pairs locked in an endless, graceful orbit around each other. Their motion is a measured echo, gradually losing energy as they spiral closer together in a slow celestial embrace. This spiraling brings forth ripples through space-time itself, called gravitational waves, vibrations traveling outward at the speed of light, stretching and squeezing space, much like gentle ripples radiate outward when a pebble glides across a pond's surface. Imagine your mind as the water's edge, feeling these ripples pass softly, stirring your awareness with a faint hum. When those waves reached Earth in 2015, scientists heard the universe's quiet voice for the first time, proof that even the most peaceful motions in space make their presence known. Consider how gravitational waves carry stories, tales of black holes merging, of stars collapsing, of cosmic events that unfold far beyond our sight. These whispers in space-time invite you to listen deeply to the hidden music of the cosmos. Now, visualize the tides of gravity, not only between black holes, but throughout galaxies. The vast stretches of space are filled with invisible webs of gravity, pulling on stars and clouds of gas, shaping when and where new stars are born. This interconnected dance is a reminder that nothing in the universe exists in isolation. Everything is part of a grand, quiet symphony, a melting pot of energies and motions, all flowing from the primal language of gravity. And as you linger in this thought, gently aware of the rising calm within, consider the paradox of gravity's power. It is the force that pulls matter together, yet it also allows space to expand, to breathe. Space and time, woven together by gravity, create a landscape where beginnings and endings flow like currents. In a deep river, a black hole, then, is not just a place but a participant in this eternal interplay. A keynote in the cosmic melody. Your body relaxes a little more deeply, your breath lengthens, your heartbeat slows. You're held, like a star caught in an orbit, balanced between pull and release, motion and stillness, before sleep carries you fully away. Reflect on this gentle question. In the vast quiet of space, where gravity tugs and time flows like slow water, what part of the cosmic dance might you carry within yourself? Let the quiet tides of the universe cradle you now, as the symphony of gravity sings softly you into dreams. In the quiet depths beyond the veil, where light dissolves and whispers pale, a secret sleeps, unseen, untold, a mystery wrapped in endless cold. As you breathe slowly, your body sinking deeper into comfort, imagine drifting closer to the very heart of the sleeping giant you've journeyed to know so gently, a black hole. This is a place where the familiar rules of space and time soften and fold, drifting beyond what your mind usually understands. It's a realm both real and mysterious, inviting your imagination to wander softly into the unknown. At the core of the black hole lies the singularity, a point so dense and so compressed that everything you know about matter, space, and time seems to dissolve. It's said to be a place where the gravity is infinite, pulling everything inward with endless longing. Yet, paradoxically, it's invisible to the eye and silent beyond sound, a secret kept within the universe's deepest hush. Try picturing this singularity, not as a fierce monster, but as the quiet heart of the cosmos, a place where all things converge in calm surrender. Imagine it as a crystal of pure gravity, so small no light can escape, yet so strong it shapes the cosmos around it, like an unseen sculptor. Your mind wants to grasp what happens at this boundary. But the language of physics grows poetic here. General relativity, the great theory that sings of gravity's grace, tells us the singularity is a point where space and time end. Yet quantum physics, the world of tiny particles, suggests something even stranger might happen. The edges between reality and possibility blur, and new rules might awaken. This mystery invites you to wonder softly about the unknown mysteries beyond everyday experience. Some scientists dream that understanding singularities will one day reveal secrets about the birth of the universe itself, how the Big Bang may have sprung from conditions as mysterious as a black hole's heart. Near the singularity, space itself crumples, bending into shapes that you can only imagine. It's like a delicate origami folding continuously, a cosmic dance without music, fluid and infinite. Time here is no longer the steady pulse you feel in your chest. It becomes a river with endless twists, flowing differently for every traveler. Now, imagine what falling toward this heart might feel like, if your mind could experience it. You could float gently, feeling moments stretch and fold around you, seeing the stars behind glow in strange patterns while your body drifts into the unseen. The stretching and squeezing of gravity would feel like soft taffy molding your shape, not painful, but profound, a cosmic embrace. This experience is called spaghettification. Yet let your thoughts soften this term into a gentle metaphor, rather than a harsh fate. It's the universe's way of shaping travelers, elongating them in gravity's tender hold, like kneading dough before baking a delicious cosmic loaf. Yet, for the vast supermassive black holes, you might cross the event horizon silently, with nothing unusual at first, passing through a threshold where space and time fold inward, as if through a velvet curtain. Here, mysteries deepen because inside the black hole, the familiar concepts of inside and outside unravel like threads in a dream. Imagine the singularity as a point, not just in space, but in time itself, a place where past, present, and future twist into one another. It's not a place you can visit and return from, but a secret sanctuary where the universe hides its deepest riddles. While your body rests in this imagined voyage, consider what the singularity symbolizes. Invitation to embrace mystery, a reminder that the universe holds secrets beyond the reach of light, sound, or even thought. It is both an ending and a beginning, a threshold between known and unknown, where dreams and physics meet. As your breath slows and your mind drifts gently toward dreams, carry this quiet thought with you. The heart of the black hole is less a place of fear and more a whisper of infinite possibility, inviting explorers not with force but with calm mystery. The sleeping giant invites you to rest now, to release the need to understand everything, and to float peacefully in the vast silence that cradles all things, seen and unseen. Tonight, as the stars above twinkle softly, let your dreams wander to the hidden places in the universe's heart. What quiet wonders might you discover there, where shadows softly blur the line, a silent boundary, space divine, an edge where mysteries gently lie, and time and space whisper goodbye as you nestle deeper into calm. Breathing softly and slowly, allow your thoughts to drift now to the gentle boundary known as the event horizon, the quiet threshold where the known universe ends and the mysteries beyond begin. It's not a barrier in the usual sense, not a harsh wall or a sudden stop, but more like a whispered invitation to cross into the unseen, a place where the rules begin to bend and fold. Imagine standing on a shore where the ocean of space stretches infinitely before you, dark and vast. The event horizon is the edge where light itself hesitates, the boundary beyond which no signal can return. Yet, it is not filled with fear or danger, but with calm certainty, a silent promise that what waits beyond is a secret kept in gentle trust. In this liminal place, time slows and stretches, as if wrapped in a soft cocoon. For someone far away, watching a traveler approach the event horizon, moments seem to stretch into long, drawn-out seconds, as if time itself is taking a deep, slow breath. Yet for the traveler, time flows on steadily, unaware of the slowing scene from afar. This quiet paradox invites you to reflect on the relative nature of experience. Sometimes, the most profound moments in life feel stretched and slow, filled with deep awareness. Just like time near this cosmic threshold, the event horizon teaches us that perspective shapes reality in soft, subtle ways. Now, think of the event horizon as an invisible veil made from space itself. It isn't a physical surface, but a horizon, like the sunset line where day bows out tonight. Crossing this veil is like stepping into a dreamscape that folds space and time in ways our waking minds can barely grasp. One of the most serene ideas about the event horizon is that it might act like a cosmic mirror, reflecting information at its surface rather than swallowing it whole. This notion hints at a delicate balance, a peaceful exchange where information isn't lost but transformed, held tenderly in the folds of space. Imagine that the event horizon is a storyteller, quietly recording every particle, every whisper of matter that comes close, encoding stories in patterns we are only beginning to understand. It's a soft library at the edge of the cosmos, where the universe keeps its memories safe. Scientists use beautiful but complex theories, like holography, to describe this idea. Picture a delicate hologram shimmering over the event horizon, each shimmering script, a gentle reminder that nothing truly disappears, only changes form. This concept connects beautifully to the idea that the universe is not abrupt or harsh, but fluid and kind, holding space for mysteries rather than obliterating them. It whispers that endings are often new beginnings disguised in gentle shadows, soft folds in the cosmic fabric. Your breath slows further as you imagine floating near this cosmic edge, where light bends and twists into arcs of ethereal glow. Here, photons dance on the brink, circling the black hole in elegant orbits, caught between escape and embrace. Even in darkness, there is dance. Even at endings, there is flow. The event horizon, that quiet boundary, welcomes both with grace. Perhaps, as you drift toward sleep, you sense that this cosmic threshold is a metaphor not just for space, but for moments in life, the serene edges, where comfort meets the unknown, where letting go becomes a gentle unfolding. As your thoughts soften and the night wraps you in quiet embrace, remember this: the event horizon is not a place of loss, but of quiet transformation, a peaceful whisper in the language of stars, inviting you to rest and wonder. With this calm in your heart, let your mind wander gently. What stories might the event horizon tell if you listen with a still and tender soul? In shadows deep, where silence grows, a quiet truth the cosmos shows, though giants sleep and slowly fade. New light from darkness is gently made, as your breath settles into a calm rhythm. Imagine drifting once more through the vast, delicate tapestry of the universe, where beginnings and endings weave together in a hushed cosmic dance. The story of black holes is not just one of endings, but also of quiet renewal, a gentle cycle that whispers of transformation and hope among the stars. Earlier, we met black holes as sleeping giants, born from the collapse of colossal stars, resting in silent watch over galaxies, and gradually fading across eons by emitting their faint hawking radiation. But what comes next? What role do these cosmic sentinels play beyond the slow fading into darkness? It turns out, black holes may be more than just endings. They might be gateways to new chapters in the universe's story. Picture first how black holes live and grow. By quietly gathering the matter that drifts near stars, gas, dust, even light itself. This accumulation adds to their mass, deepening their gravitational hold and shaping the space-time around them like a soft artist molding clay. As black holes devour matter, some of it illuminates the darkness in a fiery glow from the accretion disk, a cosmic hearth that burns at millions of degrees, warming the black hole's neighborhood with radiant energy. This energy, though stark, is also a creative force. Jets of matter and radiation launched from the poles of spinning black holes stretched far into space, stirring gas clouds and triggering bursts of star formation. Though it might seem paradoxical, the cycles of feeding and feedback are part of a celestial heartbeat, a pulse that shapes galaxies and seeds the birthplaces of stars. Now, turn your thoughts to the mysteries that lie beyond the event horizon, the silent boundary marking where space and time fold into the black hole's core. While the inner secrets remain hidden, theories suggest that some black holes might connect to other regions' wormholes or bridges within the fabric of space-time. If true, these cosmic tunnels could link far-flung parts of our universe, or even birth new universes of their own, hidden and separate, blossoming like quiet seeds in a vast garden beyond our reach. Though wormholes remain speculative, the idea invites your imagination to wander gently through possibility. Could the heart of a black hole be both an end and a beginning, a paradox where the universe folds in on itself only to unfold anew? This cycle of transformation echoes nature's rhythms everywhere, from the turning of seasons to the gentle tides within your own body, even without venturing beyond the horizon. Black holes participate in the universe's grand renewal through mergers. When two black holes spiral toward one another over millions or billions of years, their final embrace sends gravitational waves that ripple softly across space and time, like stones dropped into a cosmic pond. These waves carry stories of union and transformation, of endings blending into new forms. In the calm after the collision, a larger black hole emerges, embodying the synthesis of two former giants. This cosmic fusion is less a violent clash and more an elegant recompositioner, uniting of energies following the universe's quiet law of conservation and balance. On the largest scales, black holes help sculpt the cosmic web, the vast network of galaxies and dark matter threading space like filaments of light and shadow. Their gravitational influence helps shape the architecture of the universe itself, guiding matter into clusters and voids, weaving the fabric upon which galaxies dance. And so, as your body grows heavier under the soothing embrace of night, remember that black holes are far from mere endings. They are part of an eternal dance of creation and transformation, a gentle cycle where gravity's quiet power deepens the mystery and beauty of the cosmos. You might imagine this cycle as a lullaby, sung in the language of space and time, a soft melody telling you that every ending folds into a beginning, that even in darkness, light quietly awaits. Tonight, as your thoughts drift toward dreams, let the quiet wisdom of black holes offer solace, an invitation to trust the rhythms of change, to rest peacefully in their cycle of renewal. And as you close your eyes, wonder softly what new stars might one day shine, born from the silent stories whispered inside the sleeping giants. Behind the dark, a gentle gleam, where silence weaves a waking dream. In shadows cast by cosmic night, a soft glow whispers of new light. As your body settles softly into rest, and your breath flows slow and steady, let your mind drift gently to a place just beyond the black hole's shadow, where light and darkness mingle, and secrets of the universe unfold in quiet harmony. You have learned that black holes, those sleeping giants, are not just voids but powerful anchors shaping space and time with patient gravity. Still, even in their darkness, there is a subtle radiance, a quiet light that hints at deeper mysteries and invites your imagination to wander. Recall the idea of hawking radiation, the faintest flicker of light escaping from near the event horizon. It is not a blaze but a whisper, a delicate glow that challenges the notion of absolute darkness. This radiation arises from the quantum foam, the restless bubbling of the universe at its deepest level, where particles and antiparticles pop, in and out of existence. Imagine this quantum dance as a soft shimmer in the fabric of space, like a quiet heartbeat beneath the still surface of a lake. Sometimes, one of these tiny particles flees before its partner can vanish, carrying away a fragment of the black hole's mass and energy. It's a slow exhale, a cosmic sigh that reminds us even the darkest places breathe softly. This gentle glow is a bridge between the very large and the unimaginably small, a meeting place between gravity's immense power and quantum mechanics. Subtle uncertainty. Here, the universe whispers its deepest questions about how everything fits together, and it invites you to listen with a calm and open heart. Beyond the event horizon, inside the black hole, the mysteries deepen. Our current understanding suggests that space-time folds into a singular point, but quantum physics hints at richer possibilities. Some theorists imagine that the heart of a black hole might be a gateway, a passage to other regions of space, or even other universes, threads of light in an endless cosmic tapestry. Although this remains a dream of science for now, it's a comforting one, like imagining doors softly closing behind you but opening to undiscovered rooms just beyond. It speaks of infinite possibilities, of stories still unread, and of the universe's boundless capacity for wonder. As your breath grows ever slower and your mind sinks deeper into ease, think of the black hole not as an ending, but as a quiet portal where light and shadow meet, where endings fold into beginnings in a cosmic dance as old as time. The glow that escapes, faint as it is, teaches a gentle truth, that even in silence, there is a song, even in darkness, there is light, and even in the vast mystery of space, a quiet balance holds all things in gentle harmony. So as you prepare to drift fully into sleep, carry this tender thought that the universe's deepest shadows shimmer softly with unseen light, and that you, too, are held in the tender glow of a cosmic calm. Tonight, as the stars settle into slumber, let your dreams wander beyond shadows and listen for the quiet light, softly beckoning you to rest. In the velvet vastness, soft and deep, where shadows hum and dreamers sleep, the universe whispers, calm and wise, its secrets folded in starry skies. As your body relaxes deeper, and the gentle rhythm of your breath guides you softly toward rest, imagine floating amid the cosmic night, where the greatest mysteries unfold, not as chaos but as quiet, profound stories. In this sanctuary of stillness, the black holes, the sleeping giants, teach us subtle lessons about the nature of existence, time, and the silent powers that shape the cosmos. You have traveled far in your mind's eye, from the birth of these giants inside dying stars to their serene hold over galaxies, and further still into their slow fading across endless eons. Yet, beyond all facts and theories, there lies a gentle truth. The universe balances itself with quiet grace, folding complexity into simplicity, mystery into clarity. Consider how black holes symbolize paradoxes, infinite density yet elegant, simplicity, absolute darkness, yet gentle echoes of light, relentless gravity, yet patient stillness. They embody the harmony of opposites, reminding you that life, too, holds contrasts that weave into a greater whole. Like the black hole's event horizon, life shows thresholds, moments when you cross from one state into another, sometimes with uncertainty, sometimes with calm inevitability. These boundaries invite trust, that what seems like an end can also be a beginning, that the unknown need not be feared but embraced with wonder. Imagine your own mind as a space shaped by gravity, thoughts and feelings bending, stretching, folding in the quiet folds between waking and dreaming. Just as light dances gracefully around the black hole's surface, so too can your thoughts spiral gently without rushing, unfolding slowly into peace. In the cosmic dance, time itself is a partner, moving uniquely for each traveler. Your moments, at this very instant, stretch into infinity, linked by an unbroken thread to every star, every shadow, every pulse of gravity in the universe. Time's flow is soft and flexible here, offering you a lullaby to carry you home. As you rest beneath the canopy of stars, imagine the whispers of distant black holes traveling across space and time to reach your ears. Stories of galaxies, shaped, of energy released and rebalanced, of endless cycles of growth and transformation. These whispers are neither loud nor urgent. They are gentle reminders of the universe's quiet wisdom. You may feel a kinship with these sleeping giants, powerful yet still, mysterious yet inviting. They encourage you to find strength in stillness, to welcome the dark as well as the light, and to hold your own mysteries with tenderness. At this moment, wrapped in warmth and curiosity, carry within you the calm truth that you, like the stars and black holes, are part of the vast cosmic tapestry, a beautiful blend of enigma and clarity, mystery and understanding, motion and rest. Slowly, as your breath deepens and your eyelids flutter close, know that the universe holds you gently in its silent embrace. Its quiet lessons are stars of guidance, twinkling softly in the endless night. Tonight, as the cosmos hums you towards sleep, ask yourself, what gentle wisdom might the dark hold for my dreams? When cosmic curtains slowly fall, and silence drapes the starry hall, the giants whisper their goodbyes, beneath the deep and endless skies. As you nestle deeper into the calm embrace of night, imagine the universe in its far, far future, a place where time's great river flows with quiet certainty toward an eventual stillness. The black holes you have met along your journey, those sleeping giants, are now the central players in the universe's soft farewell performance. Long after the stars have burned their last light, after galaxies drift apart like scattered petals on a cosmic breeze, the black holes remain silent, patient, and eternal. They are the last keepers of mass and memory, the final echoes of creation holding on in the vast, cool darkness. Recall the gentle breath of Hawking radiation, the faint glow that marks the slow evaporation of these giants. This is no hurried vanishing but a tender unwinding, a final sigh that stretches over trillions of years longer than anything you can imagine. It reminds you that even the mightiest rest, and then, slowly, slowly let go. Imagine the universe as a vast ballroom, emptied of dancers. The music fades, the lights dim, yet the echoes linger in the air. The black holes are the last to leave, slowly dissolving into the quiet, leaving behind a universe both emptied and full, a paradox as gentle as a whispered farewell. In the heart of this cosmic silence, new mysteries still glimmer faintly. Some whisper of quantum sparks, tiny flickers that might, in ways we do not yet understand, flicker into being briefly before the darkness closes once more. Though these flickers are fleeting, they are a reminder, even at the end, the universe holds space for wonder. As your breath slows, your body sinks deeper into rest. Think of the infinite cycles woven through the cosmos, from the birth of stars, to the serene lordship of black holes, to this final dance of fading light. Through all this flow, what remains constant is a quiet grace, a soft patience that holds the universe in balance. Your own dreams may soon join this great cosmic lullaby, moving gently into new realms of imagination and peace, guided by the quiet power of gravity and the infinite embrace of space and time. So as you drift toward sleep, hear the universe's soft farewell and know this: endings are not darkness but a folding in of light, not silenced but a quiet melody, not loss but a moment of calm to cradle the next awakening. Tonight, beneath the endless stars, carry the cosmic calm with you, resting gently in the universe's timeless hug, embraced by the sleeping giants and the quiet song of forever. In twilight's hush, the giants lie, beneath the vast, unending sky, their shadows soft, their silence deep, a lullaby to guide your sleep. As you sink gently into your bed, your breath long and soft, imagine wrapping yourself in the vast quietude of the universe. The black holes, the sleeping giants, have been your companions through this cosmic voyage, guiding you with their silent strength and mysterious grace. Now, in this final chapter, we settle into the tranquil embrace of their eternal lullaby. Picture the universe as a night sky sprinkled with stars, galaxies swirling like painted dreams on an endless canvas. At their hearts lie these calm keepers, black holes, each one a quiet sentinel, holding space, time, and gravity in a tender balance. They are not monsters roaring in the dark, but graceful dancers folded into the cosmic ballet, moving gently in rhythms too vast for hurry or noise. As your thoughts drift, imagine the black holes whispering their ancient secrets, not in words, but through the majestic stillness encoded in space itself. Their event horizons are soft curtains between worlds, where time slows to an unhurried pace and light bends to the will of gravity's gentle touch. Here, beginnings and endings mingle quietly, as if the universe is breathing along, serene. Sigh. Through trillions of years, these giants watch galaxies spin, stars flicker and fade, and cosmic stories unfold like petals gently closing at dusk. Even as they slowly release their own energy, fading ever so softly by Hawking's gentle glow. Their presence remains a testament to endurance and quiet power. They teach us that strength need not shout, that silence holds its own kind of beauty. Now, imagine yourself floating just outside a black hole's event horizon, wrapped in the soft glow of the accretion disk, feeling the gentle tug of gravity's lull. Here, space and time fold like a cozy blanket, inviting your mind and body to relax fully, to let go, like the black hole's gentle hug. Rest enfolds you with warmth and peace. As your breath deepens and your heartbeat slows, think of the singularity as something daunting, but as a profound mystery, a cosmic heart pulsing with infinite possibility. It's the sleeping giant's quiet center, a place beyond the known, where wonder curls and dreams begin. And just as the black holes cradle the cosmos, so too does your own mind cradle thoughts, feelings, and the quiet spaces between. There is comfort in this shared stillness, a gentle reminder that, in a universe so vast, you are held, seen, and part of the grand design. With your eyes softly closing now, let your last waking thoughts drift like stardust, mingling with the infinite night. Carry with you the calm understanding that the universe, with all its mystery and marvel, unfolds gently and patiently. It invites you to trust the slow rhythms of time, the tender hold of gravity, and the soothing embrace of silence. Tonight, as you float toward dreams, remember the sleeping giants, the black holes, silent, steady, and enduring. They watch over the galaxies with calm dignity, a reminder that in the deepest darkness there can be great peace. And as you slip into sleep, let the lullaby of the cosmos sing softly in your heart. Rest now, dreamer, beneath the stars' gentle light, held by the giants who slumber through endless night. In twilight's hush the giants lie, beneath the vast unending sky, their shadows soft, their silence deep, a lullaby to guide your sleep. Word count 1442. As you sink gently into your bed, your breath long and soft, imagine wrapping yourself in the vast quietude of the universe. The black holes, the sleeping giants, have been your companions through this cosmic voyage, guiding you with their silent strength and mysterious grace. Now, in this final chapter, we settle into the tranquil embrace of their eternal lullaby. Picture the universe as a night sky sprinkled with stars, galaxies swirling like painted dreams on an endless canvas. At their hearts lie these calm keepers, black holes, each one a quiet sentinel, holding space, time, and gravity in a tender balance. They are not monsters roaring in the dark, but graceful dancers folded into the cosmic ballet, moving gently in rhythms too vast for hurry or noise. As your thoughts drift, imagine the black holes whispering their ancient secrets, not in words, but through the majestic stillness encoded in space itself. Their event horizons are soft curtains between worlds, where time slows to an unhurried pace and light bends to the will of gravity's gentle touch. Here, beginnings and endings mingle quietly, as if the universe is breathing along, serene. Through trillions of years, these giants watch galaxies spin, stars flicker and fade, and cosmic stories unfold like petals gently closing at dusk. Even as they slowly release their own energy, fading ever so softly by Hawking's gentle glow, their presence remains a testament to endurance and quiet power. They teach us that strength need not shout, that silence holds its own kind of beauty. Now, imagine yourself floating just outside a black hole's event horizon, wrapped in the soft glow of the accretion disk, feeling the gentle tug of gravity's lull. Here, space and time fold like a cozy blanket, inviting your mind and body to relax fully, to let go, like the black hole's gentle hug. Rest enfolds you with warmth and peace. As your breath deepens and your heartbeat slows, think of the singularity as something daunting, but as a profound mystery, a cosmic heart pulsing with infinite possibility. It's the sleeping giant's quiet center, a place beyond the known, where wonder curls and dreams begin. And just as the black holes cradle the cosmos, so too does your own mind cradle thoughts, feelings, and the quiet spaces between. There is comfort in this shared stillness, a gentle reminder that, in a universe so vast, you are held, seen, and part of the grand design. With your eyes softly closing now, let your last waking thoughts drift like stardust, mingling with the infinite night. Carry with you the calm understanding that the universe, with all its mystery and marvel, unfolds gently and patiently. It invites you to trust the slow rhythms of time, the tender hold of gravity, and the soothing embrace of silence. Tonight, as you float toward dreams, remember the sleeping giants, the black holes, silent, steady, and enduring. They watch over the galaxies with calm dignity, a reminder that in the deepest darkness there can be great peace. And as you slip into sleep, let the lullaby of the cosmos sing softly in your heart. Rest now, dreamer, beneath the stars, gentle, light, held by the giants who slumber through endless night.